Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to a Mindfreak Esports TV Game 2 this evening between the crew from Deathnet and Think Plus here on the map of Backlot. It's going to be a cracker of a match here. Absolute carnage on both sides. I don't doubt both teams are going out of hammer and tongs here. We are in the winners bracket. So both these teams yet to lose a match yet in the draft comp. They have come through clean sweeps so far. And they are hoping to continue to increase that lead, I suppose, over the rest of the competition here. I think this is probably the last... Oh, it's probably quarterfinals for the winners bracket. Yeah. So there's only 4 teams at the moment in the winners bracket. And this will narrow it down to 2. And we'll see a winners bracket final soon. And then obviously all the rest of the stuff with losers bracket coming up as well. So it's going to be a big match. There's a lot riding on this one, ladies and gentlemen. And on a map of like Backlot 2, what better place to do it? What a solid map here. Backlot fix, of course, for those of you who are wondering. So those little light glitches and those other things have been eliminated for fairness of competition. So I'm going to go through the crew from a Deathnet now. I believe we've got Cuzzy, Izzy, Savage, Conker, and Muso. And I think plus side of things we have Edge, Bullet, Croatian, Tronic, and Rez. And I'm not sure why Anx is trying to join the server. That is interesting. Nonetheless, he'll be on for Anx joined the wrong server. Interesting. Trying to steal strats, I believe. Mindfreak, obviously, if you just missed it, Mindfreak coming up on top, I think 16-3 over Featured Gaming. Far too strong there. Played very, very well, the Mindfreak guys on the map of Crash. They were too good. So we're waiting now for... waiting now for everyone to get their rups on here. The Conker, Muso, and Rezbots getting set. We're going to see a lot of shotgun action tonight. I think we're going to see a lot of SMGs pushing into A on this map of Backlot. A lot of nades coming down into the mid section. It's not called Nade Lot for nothing. And that's what's going to be out here. It's going to be big. It's going to be fun. I don't doubt. And we're expecting to see some good performances here. Bullet's going to have the scope for Think Plus, where probably Cuzzy will have it for the Deathnet crew, if I'm not mistaken here. Maybe Muso, I'm not really sure. No, it'll probably be Cuzzy, yeah. So it should be good. Conker will be strafing his way into victory here. For those of you who didn't see the thread, Conker's quite sure of his strafing abilities, and I'm sure he's going to be trying to pull them out tonight. And of course, Motion and Taller in the server, just to watch, just to learn a little bit about how to strafe like a pro. Yeah, Conker, I'm sure, will be showing off to everyone, but that's fine. It'll be really important, actually, the rush from both sides. The getting into A first makes a big difference here. But provided you can actually get the frag as well, it doesn't mean if you're fast. It doesn't matter, sorry, if you're really fast. But if you can't actually control the bomb site, can't actually get the frags, well, then you're about as good as a pint of cold piss, really. So that's really what's going to happen there. A combination of aim and movement and game smarts is what makes you a good player at this game, or so I'm told. And that's going to really they're going to have to come together in a big way tonight. With these two teams, we're going to see the knife off, of course, like we have for the rest of the tournament, and it will be interesting to see what the winning team chooses here. Probably not as much of a biased map as others. Well, when I say biased, I say slanted towards attack or defense. It's a bit of a buzz phrase being used lately that some maps are sort of catered for one side more than others. I mean, you get a good crack at both sides. I think what people are saying is that when you're down 12-3 at halftime, it's kind of hard to build up momentum. It does make a difference, and there is such thing. And a bit of confidence and momentum goes a long way in this game, especially as a team. Morale is a big thing. So yeah, we'll be interested to see if that comes into play tonight. If any one team gets a big upper hand, and we see the switch over. There's plenty of talk going up in the server. Tal asking, why does his CG IP match this Codehook IP? So plenty of jokes coming out from the admins here. Are we ready? Are we ready to go? Yeah, we are ready. Here we go. We are live here at Mindfreak TV. Clean slate on Steel Series scoreboard now. First round coming up on the map of Backlot. We're going to roll out with the Think Plus crew now. It's going to be a knife off. Yes, of course. So we're going to be waiting now to see who gets to pick what side. Think Plus heading straight for up the guts here on this map. Bit of convention is to play it over mid here. Front A probably on this map especially. Here we see some swords clashing. Croatian getting a nice straight into Cuzzy. First things first there. Croatian very, very good. Conker goes down. Looks like Think Plus all over this knife round here. Izzy gets one back. Make it 2. And I think Think Plus will take this one away now. Oh, it's a 2v2 actually. Wait a minute. That's not right. Yeah, it is 2v2. Right then. Well then, Bullet picks up another one there. Oh, a bit of team killing there. I didn't even see that. Right, awkward. Plus 10 knife. Wow. Not too bad at all there, but there we go. Tronic makes good on his only frag for the round, and the knife round will go in favour of Think Plus now. The boys will be able to choose their side. I think they're going to stay as is, so Think Plus will be playing their defence side to start with now. They'll be setting themselves up around the A and B sides, pushing up the map slowly as well, but making sure they have good cover and control over the bomb sites here. So Izzy wants a redo on the knife round because he needs the knife footage. Surely you could fill up your frag movies with some actual shooting frags. Nonetheless, we are waiting here in the server for probably me to rup, actually. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, when we go admins to rup. And yeah, it should be a good game. We're expecting to see some good stuff. I think Plus is my pick at the moment. Both teams are good, but there's some very, very impressive names in the Think Plus lineup tonight. Edge, Bullet, Croatian, Tronic, and Rez. Some very seasoned players here. Not to say that they aren't present on the Deathnet lineup. Not at all. Here we go now, first round. I'm going to roll out with Croatian here from Think Plus. Probably have the AK in hand, if I'm not mistaken, and he is going to just head his way through into A. Yep. SMG in hand for the Croatian man, so he's playing the aggressive role now. He's going to try and get the frag on the push there. Conquer too sharp, straight through the wall, so he's made good on his push there. He's quite quick to A, but he's managed to take down Croatian now, get some control down on the bomb site. That's what we need here. Rez picks up the Cuzzy van. And Conquer in on the bomb site now. The bomb is still over at L-Bend. There's some bit of action happening there. Edge hitting the deck inside A. Conquer with 2 so far. And A is completely under control now as Izzy takes down Rez in the top of A. So we're going to see a plant now as a 4v2 situation unfolds. Some shots coming out from mid there. Tronic trying to stop the bomb plant, but it worked. It delayed it for a bit now, but Savage just trying to get the right spot to get a plant down, and that's going to work now to the left of the bomb. We see Savage and Conquer sitting inside now. Are we going to see any push though? That's the question. We do see Tronic is sitting in mid, just trying to get those wallbangs in, and no one's picked him off yet. He can hear something behind him in mid building there. He's not quite sure. I don't know what he's doing. He's just having a shot wherever. But time's running out for the Think Plus crew now to get over towards the bomb. Coming some heavy tags, and there we go. Muso and Izzy combining very, very nicely there. Shout out to Zoe, the best girl in MF, and the fiance of Ramen, for those of you who don't know. So congratulations to the two of those, and big shouts to the both of you. Here we go now. It is a first round going in favour of Deathnet. If you didn't see that one, Conquer controlling A very, very effectively now. Let's see what Think Plus have got. As Cuzzy's picked up Edge with that nade now. Croatian heading front out with the SMG. Usually more of an AK player, if I'm not mistaken. But he seems to be more comfortable with the Spec Ops role on this map. He's got himself into A now. What's Conquer up to? What is the man up to now? He's in A as well. Rez picks up Izzy. And there's still 2 of the Think Plus players in control of the A site. And Conquer's there on his own now. Savage bringing up the bomb, bringing up the rear there. Chilling in L-Bends, I believe. And we see the Think Plus guys just try and get their positions now. Trying to get himself into the top of... a good spot anyway in the top of 10 there as Croatian goes down to Conquer. Too pleased about that one, is he? Conquer, I'm not sure what he pulled there, but Conquer now got himself bottom A. There is one top A. Here we go. Good shots coming out from Bullet there. Picking up Muso there in the bottom of the mid building now. And Cuzzy, how's he going to set himself up here? It's a 3v3 situation now. No bomb plan as of yet. Savage playing very, very, very slow at the side of A. He's now just pushed into A. He's going to let his mate Conquer watch as he gets the plant down. So a bit of a teamwork effort here. And the man in the top of A is Rez. Doesn't really know what to do. It was a fake plant there. Conquer's decided to push him down. Got some heavy tags onto him. Oh, Conquer copying it as well as Rez fires back through the wall. But I think we'll actually get a proper plant now. And Rez is going to struggle here. He's surrounded on all sides. And Conquer ducks up. But just the right time to pick him off now. Flash coming out. Side of A. Cuzzy going down to Bullet's AK work. And it's a 2v2 with the bomb planted down. 40 seconds in the round. We see Bullet pushing out to straight through APC with the AK. He's picked up a couple this round, and he's going to seek to capitalise on that now. Nice work. Picked up Savage with a quick peel out of the side of bricks now, and coming into A, he is going to push front A as well. So Conquer's sitting, waiting for anyone to push him out of the A side, but I think he'll be the one having to make the push in just a moment now. Here we go. We hear the defuse happening. It is Bullet with a bit of a fake there. Tronic watching those stairs, and Conquer, I didn't quite see that, but it looks like Conquer's just ripped through him, but Tronic will take down Conquer there on the bomb site, and it will be a defuse in favour of Think Plus there, so not too shabby at all. That'll be a long one, I feel that. I better preserve my voice because I believe these two teams are going to make us work for it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you and me, we're going to have to sit back and support your teams, and I'll keep shouting the cast here now as we have a 1-1 Steel Series scoreboard. Croatian going B this time. And with his mates Bullet and Tronic here. I don't know if it's going to be staying that way for the whole round, but he's going to work that mid-street. Might have just swapped that up inside A. Probably not too keen about going up against Conqueror at the moment. He's playing very, very nicely. 5 for 1 so far on the Steel Series scoreboard. Croatia now got himself set up around the yellow car there. And here we go now. Oh, look at this. The Deathnet boys stacking up there over on their spawn street, but it hasn't hurt him so far as there we go. Cuzzy onto Croatian in mid-building. We're about to see Izzy in mid-building as well with the AK-47. He's going to get some shots now out onto Tin. Heavy tagging goes down onto Muso and sorry, onto Tronic there, and Muso finishes the job there. Oh, look at that. Too good, Muso with the AK. All AK frags that round and all coming from Deathnet there. Complete team 8. Great control of the map. They're getting themselves into the mid-building and, you know, I don't really know what Croatia's plan was heading out to the B side there. He was caught out of position. I wasn't able to do much. He's going to go back to A this round now. We're going to go with Savage now. He's going to be playing a bit of a slower role. He's picked up an AK and he'll be pushing into a little bit after Conquer now once he's managed to secure the bomb site. No point leaving the bomb sitting in the middle of nowhere now. We go flash into Elben's coming out of mid. And Savage trying to get some tags for A. The point here is to cut Savage off from Conquer, split those two up, pushing A, and force Conquer to actually have to come outside of A, because Conquer's very, very powerful when he's able to use those corners inside A and just move around and duck and dash. But there we go, Croatian getting his own back. Conquer and Izzy hitting the deck now, and Muso picks up edge through mid as he's going to rotate towards Tin and just sit tight as we see a scope shot come over his shoulder. Croatian with his third for the round, and Muso with a very sharp shot on the Tronic there. It is a 1v2 situation now. Muso knows precisely where Bullet is standing. He's, or does he? He does not. He was below the flower bed there as Muso heads towards top of Ruins, gets picked up. So that round going out to Think Plus, making it 2-all. I think definitely what Think Plus need to do is cut off the rush. Croatia and Conquer's going to push in quite quickly now, if I'm not mistaken. But if we can cut Conquer off from the rest of his team, it's going to be a struggle there. Shoot him out. I'll get you to switch it to the full screen so we can see the whole action there. Get rid of the overlay, pretty as it is. And Izzy now picks up edge with a nade. Sitting inside B now. Croatian wallbanging on the A site. And Edge and Bully going down here, so not looking too good. The Think Plus guys are split quite heavily over the map there. Like not enough butter over too much bread there. But Croatian takes down 2, lifting his weight indeed. But we see a 3v1 situation unfolding. The bomb though is within Croatian's sphere of influence, you could say. He's got control of the A site now, and the bomb is down over at Bricks. But Croatian coming front A, and with the AK-47, he's seen one at the top of Ruins there, but he's copped a bit of tagging from Tin. In the meantime, they're just trying to frag that man top of mid. Muso's jumped out now, and he's going to go through mid and try and take the fight to Croatian now. His time is ticking down. Croatian with the SMG pushing into mid. Bit of pre-fire in mid there. Bit of a worry for Croatian there. Muso going down those. Croatian just comes around the corner, picks him up now. Easy onto the bomb. Will he go away? Yeah, he's going to go top 8 though. I'm not sure why. Perhaps he's just trying to help out and pick off Croatian now. As he rotates through the steel, this will be where Izzy gets him. And it wasn't quite looking in the right spot now, so Croatian with a bit more time just to rotate around that mid-set. Probably, it is only a matter of time, I think, now before Croatian gets picked up. A shot coming from top of mid there, and Izzy watching that mid corridor. Red container is Croatian, and there we go. Cuzzy coming out with a deagle, sending him to his grave. 3 for 2 after 5 rounds here, so it is nice and tight. No real advantage seems like it's been given to either team. They're both coming out very, very strong. Scoreboard, though. Yeah, it's not telling much of the story. I guess Edge on his way to a fast 007. Here is none, and 5. Croatian into A now. Got his SMG out. He's on the A bomb site. So we're going to try and catch Conquer at his own game. Conquer sitting outside as well. Got to be careful though. Croatian can't poke too far out to Elben, so he will get picked up here. But in the meantime, the Deathnet crew are just sitting tight. Oh, Conquer's picked up Croatian again, getting the best of him almost every round. And now he's got himself on the A side. He hears a bit of sound out there on those A stairs. Conquer pokes and Rez takes him out. Now, Cuzzy alerted to the presence of Rez there on those A stairs, but Rez not going to make it easy for him now as he rotates. Cuzzy rotates through the B side. Just see if he can pick up anyone before they hit. I think they're going to hit B. We've got 3 in the mid building now. Yes, 3 players from the Deathnet crew are stacked up inside mid build, and Bullet sitting over. Bullet sitting to intercept that over at the flower bed there. A little clothesline glitch over at top of Ruins. So yeah, the Think Plus guys are really trying to set themselves up in there, but Rez going down in mid, and that's not good, because that is now a 4v1 situation there, as Deathnet all over it now. Muso taking down Edge, and Edge 006 now. He can't be happy about that. He's getting bested tonight, there's no doubt about it. Bullet now sitting on Spawn Street, and Muso very, very sharp with that AK-47. Deathnet all over it there, 2 to 4 on the Steel Series scoreboard in favour of the attacking side. Think Plus now really need to mix it up. They really need to think outside the box here. and just figure out a way to shut down the pushes of these guys. I mean, Deathnet have proven themselves to be effective while they're pushing aggressively and sitting back. Some great picks coming out from mid. Some dynamic play indeed from both teams, but definitely Deathnet the last few rounds have featured quite strongly. And there we go, Edge has got his frag there, so he has saved himself from the 007. Glory be. Very fortunate now, and Tronic rotating around through the bottom of the mid building. Now looking over the top A and sees a body, but not able to take that opportunity there. Spraying bullets over his head. Planted. And the bomb goes down now, care of Muso. It's a 3v2 situation. Deathnet looking good. Looking very, very good so far over the Think Plus guys now, as Tronic cops it from behind there. Izzy coming through that mid building now. We do hear one out on the side of mid building, and that is Bullet now. He's jumped into mid building. He's going to try and come up behind one of those Deathnet players, but he's completely missed him. Completely missed him now, and Bullet now heads into mid and gets picked off the fence line. So 5 for 2. The score line is Deathnet starting to put a few rounds together. Yes, indeed. Big shouts to SteelSeries and Scuff Gaming, of course, for keeping us going here. SteelSeries are makers of some of the best gaming peripherals around. Get your hands on some, and like you won't have to take my word for it. But in the meantime, take my word for it and get some. They're very, very good. I'm waiting on my little goodies from the crew at SteelSeries. A big shout out to Dan and the guys for that, for supporting us, and really, yeah, putting themselves behind esports in Australia. It's fantastic. Also to Scuff Gaming as well for lending their support to our team. Some fantastic controllers. We did a bit of a review on it. Check on our YouTube. But these things need to be seen to be believed. They're like Xbox controllers, but modded to the absolute shit. Got tons of little buttons and extra stuff on there. Really, really cool. And I'm definitely getting myself one of those as well. In the meantime, while I talk garbage and plug our sponsors, it's 5 for 3 in favour of the Deathnet crew. So Think Plus getting that round back there pretty well, pretty solidly there. A bit of hard work in there, but enough said really is Edge sitting inside mid, about to push out. He's 2 for 7 now, so picked up another frag last round. He's doing okay now. The Think Plus guys starting to get their act together, although Muso going nuts. Absolutely nuts here so far for the Deathnet guys. There we go. Conker goes down side A. Edge, his opportunistic poking has served him very, very well there. He's trying to wallbang in the mid, and that's Izzy, I think. And Izzy cops it there from Edge. I didn't see that. I don't know how he went down, but nonetheless, good frag by Edge there. He's got 2 this round. Lazy takes down Edge though through mid. Croatian inside A, taking down Savage here. So here we go. There's only one more Deathnet player inside A, and that's Muso sitting top A now. He's under siege by the rest of the Think Plus crew. He's going to struggle here to really do anything at all now, as there we go, Cuzzy with a D, another frag from him now out of mid building, starting to level those odds, and he's just going to duck his way through into mid building. Croatian takes out Muso here, so the time is ticking now. The pressure is on for Cuzzy as he rotates into the mid section of the map here, very slowly, just peeking out, just coming out at the bottom of tin and just checking to see who's looking where. We can hear a player on the B side, and Cuzzy just ducking across that fence line quite easily. I don't know where he's going. He's only got 30 seconds. He might try and pick this frag up and perhaps make the Think Plus guys think that the bomb is over at B, but Tronic is too sharp there. He takes down Cuzzy. 5 for 4. We'll shout out to Wenzy from himself. Actually, no, I'll shout out to Wenzy. I'll take that one for the team. Great bloke, met him at LAN, and we fragged it up together. So thanks for joining us, mate. Your support is appreciated. Here we go now. Croatian heading into A now as his mate Rez gets picked off by Cuzzy on the cross there. Nice work. Very narrow cross on Backlot, but if you can pick it, you've done well. Edge on the 7 for the SMG. Muso going nuts on the edge as well. So A looking like it is the property of Deathnet. You may as well slap a big sign on it, because definitely they are well and truly in. Muso now just going to get his plant down, or at least fake it, just to put some pressure on the man pushing out from the outside. And that was Croatian, and Conker just jumps out and says, "See you later, mate. Eat this." A is down. Under the control of the Deathnet crew now. Bullet takes down Lazy, but Easy too sharp for him now, and Tronic's going to sit around the midsection there. Very sharp wallbangs through mid-building, but he's got 2 players to deal with now in the form of Muso and Conker. The bomb is down as well, so Muso's going to head his way to the top of the A building now, and he's, gosh, sharp. Very sharp. Picks up Tronic there straight through that little gate, and it is 6 and 4. So really, 3 rounds I think is the biggest lead that the Deathnet guys have had, and I think Plus are keeping it pretty tight here. But looks like they're not too comfortable defending. I think they're really struggling to find a pace of play to stick with that is going to be competitive here as Tronic takes down Conker. with that nade. So that was a crucial nade there. His edge on Savage there. So there goes the A assault from the Deathnet crew. They're going to struggle a little bit now, and the bomb is over at Bricks there. Rez picks up Izzy. This will be a round in favour of Think Plus. It just has to be. His bullet takes down Cuzzy. Muso's the last man standing. What can he do? Nothing there. Who is up on top of that? I don't even know why I was up there actually, but nonetheless, absolute team ace there from Think Plus. Bring it back. One round in it as we head into the 12th round here. So Think Plus did well there. Their control over A was good. A good nade as well, and Edge lending his hand, managing to pick up Savage there. That's how it's done. Let's see what we can do again now from the Think Plus crew. And the nades go all over mid, and Edge completely unperturbed. He's going to jump over the fence, and look at this. He's got perfect cover, perfect smoke cover into mid building now. And he's going to manage to take one out there. Oh, Izzy was expecting to see him there. Must have heard a bit of sound, but Edge got the better of him now. Bullet going down, and Muso, and bad luck there. Edge, Cuzzy comes straight into mid. It's 2v4 situation in favour of Deathnet now. Croatian sitting front. A is overrun again by the Deathnet guys there. A assault is very effective there as Croatian goes down to Savage. It's a very sharp play from everyone here. But at the end of the day, the Deathnet guys coming out on top so far. Muso 13 for 6, Conker is 11 for 7 there. And yeah, it's a very consistent and solid scorelines over at Think Plus. No one's got anything but 8 or 6 frags there. But they really need to lift their game a bit. 4 assists to both Croatian and Tronic there, so good work. So the scoreboard perhaps not telling the whole story really, as we do see Deathnet get up by 2 rounds here. Bit of a scoreline update between the Mindfreak and Mecha match. Mindfreak 2 rounds to 1 in the lead. Oh, that's going to be one to check out, I tell you what. Oh, you guys know who I'm going for, that's for sure. Anyway, we're going to roll out with Tronic here from Think Plus. He's playing the B side and going to throw a nade over towards the front of A to catch a Deathnet player pushing in. I think that's how we got Conker the other round, so good nade, bro. There we go, Conker on a Croatian there, so we're seeing that one quite a bit, that little combination up here on the kill feed there. Rez picks up one from top of, but again, he's got to deal with in bottom A. Got to be an absolute headache for the man, as he's copying shots also from Grassy as well. We're going to hear a plant go down. Care of Savage, a bit of a fakey. But really, you know, like the Deathnet crew just taking their time. Conker now ducking up and taking down Rez. The A is really weak by the Think Plus guys. You know, Croatian and Edge are the only guys in here and they're getting pushed very hard by Conker and Savage. They need to set themselves up. Maybe put an AK inside a Steel or something like that, because really, Conker's just having an absolute field day there. He's picked up Bullet as well. Muso on to Tronic, an 8 for 5. It is 3-round lead here for the Deathnet guys, and it's all because this A is falling over like a stack of cards. I'm going to roll out with Savage now. No, Conker. Let's see what he's got for us. As you can see, he's got himself in quick. He's slowing himself up to throw that nade in. And it's going to be a very slow push now on A. As you can see on the mini-map there, the Deathnet players are hanging back a lot. Nothing, Conker sees nothing as he pushes in. Now we have a very slow push in by Croatian there. No, it was Rez. Sorry, there we go. So we did have a player sitting in A. It was Rez, but he was top A there. So maybe we sit him back a bit more and still to watch the push in, do a little wallbang on the A side. Maybe just to sit back a bit and out of the way of Conker's SMG might do the job here. Croatian just trying to out wallbang here in A. It's not working. He's just shooting through walls, and Muso's just whipped him with the AK. Situational awareness here for the Think Plus guys is struggling, but they are up here. It's 2 for 2 now as the Cuzzy picks up Tronic. Let's have a look at the A side now. We do have Edge sitting bottom A, so A is clear, and the bomb is over A there. So looking good for Think Plus right now with 2 players on the board, but I tell you, Izzy is giving Bullet absolute hell there over from mid-building, but Edge with good position there. That little cheeky spot there to the side of A on the top of the ladder, and served him very well here. Crucial frags here, and it is Cuzzy up against Edge and Bullet. Cuzzy now going to duck across to mid. I think Edge will see him in a moment. He's sitting bottom A with an SMG. He's going to watch that mid corridor now. So good cover from the Think Plus crew, and not much gets past these guys. Now Edge about to cop a push here from front A. Cuzzy not even looking there. So Edge will say thanks for the 4 down and thanks for the round there. 8 for 6 on the Steel Series scoreboard. So the Deathnet guys there, a bit of a slower push there, and it cost them. Think Plus also opting to definitely focus on A lot more. And they come out on top there. So Rez Props probably could benefit from sitting back a little bit and not going top A, because there's not much he can do. He's getting pinned down from Grassy here. But perhaps we need to consider setting 3. We've got Croatia in A. Edge is working through mid with the SMG, if I'm not mistaken there. But Conker goes down anyway. Where is Edge here? Yeah, he's in mid with an AK here. So, you know, they're opting to split themselves up a bit. But look at this. Croatian going down, and now it's Rez v Savage on the A side. Edge is rotating through. But, you know, you just never know. Like, you really got to commit a lot of players to the A side, because that is a primary attack spot. And Deathnet have been going there every single round here. So Savage just waiting for his moment to push now as Croatian. I see he already went down. Yes, as Rez goes down there. So from the scope work of Cuzzy. So here we go. Savage straight in. Gets the plant down. If perhaps the Think Plus guys had an extra player on A, It's hard to say, really. You know, you can't cover much of the map, I guess, from sitting in steel. There we go, the bullet onto and it's a 2v3 situation. The bomb's down there. That's the problem. That is the problem now. Savage just sitting tight, looking at his little machination there, ticking away on the bomb site and clapping his hands together in glee because he knows it's probably going to go up in flames here, and that's what he wants. He's going to sit on those stairs. We're going to see a push into A from Steel and his bullet now with the AK Tronic onto Lazy. With the Cuzzy man, Muso on the Tronic though, and there we go, Savage sitting tight and just waiting to be approached there. So 9 for 6, it is at half-time. Not too bad at all from both teams, but I tell you what, Deathnet playing really, really well. Muso and Conker, sharp. 17-7 and 15-9 respectively. The Think Plus crew, a little bit more balanced scorelines there. Croatian at 10 for 11, Edge 12 for 12. Tronic, Bullet and Rez bringing up the rear with 7-9 and 7 respectively. So definitely scoreboard looking a little bit more peachy for the Muso crew. For the Muso crew, the Deathnet crew there, but I guess it is the Muso crew now. He's absolutely ripping. Considering this is can be a very SMG friendly map, is just the way it's set out, especially with the amount of enclosure around A. You let SMG rampage through and he'll rip. But like Muso playing very, very well with the AK. His pokes are being very, very well timed, and he's playing slow. He's playing aggressively. You can do both. A lot of players only seem to do one or the others, but he's combining them nicely, and combining with Savage and Conker on the A side and just make it really, really, really hard to deal with. So now we're going to see the Think Plus crew on attack, and what can they produce for us? Can they show us the same caliber of attack on the A side that the Deathnet guys were, or will they flop? That's the question. We're going to have a look at where's Conker. He's actually got himself into A already, so he says, now stuff you. I'm going to play aggressively there. He's got some tags on the edges. He pushes. Here we go. Out the gates come the Think Plus crew. Reds and Bullet taking down Lazy and Izzy. Coming straight through. Reds onto Muso here. So good attack. They're pouring out of Elbins, and I just bombarding A now. Flash goes down on A. Care of Croatian. The push comes in. Edge on the Conker. Lovely work. Look at that kill feed. Think Plus all over it now. 7 for 9. So interesting. I've heard some people say that attack is more favoured on this map, but that really depends. Think Plus though showing that they know what they're doing, and they may well still be able to take this game away from the Deathnet crew. Depends, I guess, what the Deathnet crew really do with A. Slow push in A again, and look at this. Look who's in A already. Who do you think? Edge is top of A now with the SMG. He's going to jump out in the grassy and pick up Muso from the air like an angry bird. And Bullet going down the A side. Oh, no, it wasn't Bullet. Sorry, Savage taking down Bullet on the B side. And Edge is all on his lonesome here. He's pinned down. Oh! He's pinned down. He's just picked up Cuzzy with a deagle straight from Steel. That's a fantastic shot with the deagle. Very impressed there. But Conker coming down right on top of him there, just as Edge did to Muso there. So Rez picks up Savage in the meantime, and Tronic is going to rotate his way through there. Rez copying tags though, very heavily from Conker, and Conker's going to go through mid and see if he can pick him up there. Oh, sharp! So sharp there as Rez hits the deck from Conker's tagging, and he goes down. Wow, some very, very good aim from both teams here. This is a great game to watch, definitely now. As Tronic gets the plant down, he's going to sit behind the bomb and wait for Conker to push him up Spawn Street. Can't see much yet though. And Tronic's going to head to just over to Ruins, just try and find his spot here. Conker though, already on the B side, so we just come out of nowhere. Fantastic play from Conker, great around there. I loved his coming down on top of Edge. He played really well through the street. Edge, amazing deagle, but that round had it all. But Conker coming out on top in the end, managed to work his way down Spawn Street without being seen at all by Tronic. Now Tronic was looking, there's no doubt about it. But Conker hugging that wall and just pushing out at the right time, just come up behind him and bada bing, bada boom, that's what we like to see here. 7 for 10 on the Steel Series scoreboard, 3 rounds in it. Think Plus being reminded that they are not out of the woods yet, not even close. Good nades coming out here, Tronic and Bullet, well, Trollet, yeah. Taking down Conker and Izzy there, some nice work, and the nades just smashing down on the Steel. Bullet overcoming Cuzzy there, nice work, just getting up on the dumpster. And Think Plus are all over this one. Muso gets Tronic, but Muso picks up Rez there. He's going to push into Steel. I know I keep jumping from thought to thought here, but it's one of those games where, the round just keeps getting turned on its head here. It is a 1v3 situation. Bomb down. Muso aggressively pushing in A. The Croatian says, mate, look over here. My gun shoots faster than yours, and we are at close range, so have seats. 8 for 10 it is. And it's getting good. It is getting hot in here, ladies and gentlemen. The Think Plus guys are starting to lift their weight and their frag totals as well. There is Edge now, positive 15 for 13. And Muso having a little bit of a quieter half so far after that round there. Let's see what we got though. Plenty of nades, plenty of smoke there. But boom, 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 they come down at Croatian and Savage, managing to get their explosives to work, and the Lazy's picked up Croatian there. So it is a 3v3 situation now. Rez onto Muso. The bomb is being held by Tronic and Grassy. And I think it's going to be a tentative B push now from Think Plus. Rez is sitting on the balcony at the top of the mid building. He sees his mate Edge there pushing into spawn. So Izzy's going to watch a rotating. He has heard some movement inside the mid building now, but he could be getting baited out to be looking. There's one at the bottom of Ruins here. So it's cat's out of the bag, really. It is a B push now as Edge takes down Kazi. Conker deciding whether he's going to rotate through mid or through Spawn Street. He's going to go Spawn Street there. Oh, cops it from Edge there with the AK. Is he pushing up on the B side, though? Tronic is going to cop it there. Rez needs to lend a hand. I think they'll be fine here. Oh, Izzy, fantastic work. Takes down Tronic on the B side without getting picked by Rez sitting top mid. And now he can just wait. He can just wait for Rez to come to him. So that is excellent. Excellent play now from Rez. Really making Izzy work for this one. Oh, sorry. Great work from Izzy, should I say. Rez has yet to prove himself, I guess, in this round. But yeah, Izzy, fantastic. Nice work. Smart play. The brain cells are moving along. Gamers are smart people. Don't you forget it. Now Rez has picked up some guns, and he's going to have a bit of a crack at planting, but Izzy's going to hear him, of course, and go to the window. Rez is just going to plant the bomb, says, no, I'm not interested in stuffing around here. I'm just going to get the bomb down, and Izzy coming out. I guess that's the problem with proning behind the bomb. Your legs are going to stick out, and Izzy really could have poked at any stage while Rez was planting and taking him down. So great work from Izzy. 3 frags and a defuse. Dedicate the round to you, mate, because, heck, it's my round and I do what I like. But no, nice work there over at Ruins. Just played himself really, really well. Put himself between the last 2 Think Plus players, and that's how you play a clutch situation. You put yourself between the players and pick them off one by one. Lovely, lovely work now. Nate's coming down. Muso on the edge there, and Conker picks up Croatian inside of A. So the Supremacy coming down now for the Deathnet crew. 2 frags to none early on, and now Izzy sitting in the front of A. Bullet, very sharp with that AK-47. Nick Champion, not one to mess with now. As Bullet and Rez now adding to their totals. 3v3 situation now. Conker's still sitting in A. As Bullet picks up Izzy as well. Where is he? He's sitting front grassy, and he's just ripped 2 very clever frags there on the A side now. He's going to rotate towards B. It's going to be another B push by Think Plus. Let's hope it works out from this time now as Rez gets ripped by Savage in mid. And Savage is just going to sit behind those bins and wait for the push across here. So they've pretty well cut off the push of the Think Plus guys here now. Savage sitting in the Ruins, but we do see Bullet's rotating across. I think him and Tronic are just sitting in grass here. So I'm not quite sure where they're going to go now. Might head back to A. 42 seconds in the round now. Savage sitting in mid. And we do have another in mid building as well. So Conker and Savage trying to find where these guys are. They've got no idea. We do have Bullet inside mid building and Tronic sitting grassy. Savage hearing plenty of noise here, and he's just picked up Bullet with some clever hip fire now. So time is the key here as we do wait for Tronic now to use the bomb side. And Savage will take him out from mid again. So Savage really didn't have to move far at all, just around that little midsection there. He's picked up 3 frags. Thanks for coming. Muso with his 20 bomb as well. Shouts to him. 20 and 12. Playing very, very nicely. We'll get a bit of a score update of Mindfreak versus Mecha in just a moment. But in the meantime, don't go anywhere, because this is a match to see. 4 rounds in it. Think Plus, though, they're in a position where they can bring this one back now. Here we got Croatian on the edge. Nice work on it. This is what I'm talking about. As he takes down Croatian. Oh, Rez, sharp work on a Savage now as he tries to retake those bricks. And Izzy now just gets himself inside A, but doesn't think about the possibility that Edge isn't exactly going to poke where he expects it now. And Cuzzy's the last man standing now. He is chilling over at the top of the tin building, and Rez straight through the tin takes him down now. So 9 for 12 here. Definitely a situation of not over to the fat lady sings. We're going to see every one of these 30 rounds played out, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and I'm going to just stretch my back. Yeah. Shouts to Scuff Gaming and Steel Series as well for keeping us going. Plenty of very, very generous sponsorships coming out from them, some gear. If you haven't heard me prattle on about it, then I'm sure you'll get another chance to, but thanks to them now as we bring this to you in their name, definitely. As Bullet now pushing out that B Street, seeing some movement inside mid, he does, yes, but Izzy too sharp, whips out the SMG, takes him down. Tronic sitting in top Ruins now. The bomb is down on the B side, so Think Plus really need to get down there and make it happen. It's a 3v2 situation now, so Izzy getting himself out of trouble from mid, just getting up into the corner there. And he's now going to head at front MG is where he's going now. He's just going to try and, if he can take down mid, he'll be laughing. But I think that he won't need to. I think he'll be able to sit tight now. He's already got 2 frags now. Muso's sitting back on the B side in a very odd spot. Conker as well on the B side. A bit of a timeout to be called here, as we do have a timeout from someone. No, yeah, we got Conker with like a bajillion ping. So let's hope he can deal with that issue there. He's picked up Rez here. What ping? Who cares? He's ripped in there, and it's a 3v1 now, so Tronic's got to make it happen. He's sitting in the front of Ruins now with the AK, and he gets ripped from behind by Easy there. So nice work there by the Deathnet crew, just not letting the crew from the Think Plus guys get anywhere in front, really. They're going to keep them behind for the whole game and just keep striding out in front, so that's going to be good there. They only need a couple more rounds to make this thing happen. I really thought Think Plus had this one, but it looks like Deathnet coming off the impetus from last night. Big win over Mindfreak are going to take this one out yet again. Lovely stuff, absolutely lovely. Now here we go. Bullet now in grassy. He's picked up a few frags in this spot before. He's putting himself out there and a bit too far indeed as Muso and Savage take down him in Croatian. And really, it's kind of hard to hit A-side with 3 players up against a team of 5 now. We're about to see it, just how difficult that is now. Tronic on APC with the bomb now. Shots coming through from Elbens into bottom of A. And Izzy sitting at the front of A there. Edge goes down, and it's not looking good for the Think Plus crew now. Rez out of mid-building though. Good shot onto Muso. And we see a 4v2 unfold. Rez makes another one on a Savage. I think he jumps into mid-air there. He's sitting in the bottom of A, bottom of mid-building, sorry. And he's just flicking that AK around like Willow Smith's hair. And he's doing a good job there. But Lacey there picks up Tronic, and there's 1v3 now as Rez finds himself all on his lonesome inside mid-building. And Izzy now is going to crawl up onto that dumpster and see if he can pick him. Oh, Rez, lovely work there. Cuzzy goes down. It's a 2v1 here. This could be a bit of a team down here as we do see Motion leave. I think he's seen all he needs to see. And Rez on APC, he's got that bomb in hand. This could be big. This could be real big now. He's going to head his way into mid-building. We do see Izzy has just got himself into the rabbit hole and is sitting tight. Conker waiting on A. Some wallbangs happening. Care of Izzy. He's going to rotate through to mid. He's going to get a superior positioning behind the barrels. This should be enough to do it. And he's taking down Rez there. So smart positioning from Izzy. Getting himself behind the barrels like you would expect from a player of his caliber. Makes it 14-9. And here we go, Conker and his crew, the Deathnet guys, starting to get their lead out to a bit more than what Think Plus would like to see. It's going to be tough now. 5 rounds in it, and only 2 more until Deathnet have got this one all wrapped up. Let's see what we can do here. Slower push here from Think Plus. Edge going in first. Flash is coming out on oh, look at that. That is a fantastic flash there, and that's completely sent Edge to the grave there. Bullet picks up Conker as he pushes out. But, you know, like, you can't just keep throwing players at a brick wall here. Izzy and Savage take down Tronic and Rez, SMG and AK respectively over at top and front of A. And Croatian. Yes, Mr. Puska sitting on his old lonesome there on the grey car. Yes, Edge not happy. I think it is pretty well GG's here. After a very slow start though, you've got to hand it to Edge. He was 0-6, now he's 21-18. So he's brought it back, but it's not going to be enough here, I think, as Croatian now. He's just going to wait it out. Wait till he gets poked. And we've got a few ping spike issues. I think that's the problem. Nope, it's just Conker. There we go. So obviously servers are an important thing here, but I don't think it's enough to really write home about as we see this 3v1 get dragged out nicely here. Muso sitting top of A. Savage in that little spot in mid behind those bins. Really, really hard to kill guys when you're there. Conker's mum streaming movies. That's big. That is big. That's probably why he's lagging so much. Oh dear. Croatian playing it slow, playing it steady, playing it. Wow, he's just run into Savage. Bad luck there. Savage takes him out. He's just jumped right into him. Savage is taking his time. The lols are ensuing. Bit of a shout out to the Mindfreak crew. Half Mindfreak 8, Mecca TT 7. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a big match indeed. So yes, it was Mecca TT managed to get 7 rounds on attack. So they're looking pretty good heading into the next round, into the next half, should I say. Mindfreak got to lift their game. I'm going to wrap. Yes, Uber, wrap. There we go. Yeah, so this timeout's been called for a reason I really don't know. I think there's some lag problems there. We'd like to get that stabilised before we see what is possibly the last round. It is 15-9 on the Steel Series scoreboard. And it is the crew from Deathnet all over it here. Muso and Conker leading the charge, 23 for 14 and 21 for 14 respectively. All strong performances there. Tronic struggling for the Think Plus crew, 9 for 19. But he's got 5 assists, so don't knock him on that account. Fuck, so many assists in here. You're not wrong here. We are waiting to get some rups here from the Think Plus crew. Probably a stratting, I think. It's a crucial moment for them. Could be the difference between CGM and CGI, really. Probably not, I'll be honest with you. Because they made it to winners bracket this far and they still got a few games in them. But definitely worth trying to consolidate themselves. Here we go! What could be the last round here on the map of Backlot. Think Plus up against Deathnet. Can Deathnet seal this thing up 16-9, or will the Think Plus crew bring it back and make a game of it? Here we go. We're going to see that now with Tronic on the bomb. The bottom banner for the Think Plus crew now, but he's obviously bomb bitching, so I guess you can hand that to him. Got to be slow pushes to A from him. But Croatian and Edge, who cares about taking it slow here? The smoke going down heavy on A. Muso in A as well. Edge top A with the SMG, jumps down. He's aggressive, he's angry, he's mad. And here we go, coming straight out. And he's too good for Muso, takes him down. Conker now, he's besieged on all sides, but he manages to take out Croatian as Savage taking care of Bullet. Croatian calls GG a bit early, I think. He's really upset. But Savage picks up Rez. It is a 3v2 situation. Edge picks up Conker. Croatian's already left the game, and wow. He's already left the game. There we go. Izzy picks up Tronic there, coming out of mid, and Edge is trying to make it happen, but it just isn't going to happen there. Cuzzy with the final frag. GG's coming out 16-9. The final score on this map, and I tell you what, I definitely expected a good match, and it was a good match, but really, the Think Plus guys not supplying the kind of response I thought they would. And definitely come into the match, and obviously, if you know, last season they did play CGI, and they went pretty well as well, if I'm not mistaken. But tonight, they just weren't able to make it happen. I think definitely can attribute that to their inability to control the A side, especially when they were defending. Conker, Muso, and Savage far too effective in that game. Their control of the A side was impeccable. The way they pushed in and just really got the smokes down. The flashes came in, and you know, the Think Plus guys weren't able. They weren't able to cut off Conker from the rest of his team because he pushed out quite a long way ahead. And it was quite ambitious indeed. But anyone watching this will be able to see that, you know, like if you can take down Conker's support network, i.e. we had Savage sitting in L-bends and we had Muso roving around there as well. You take that out, you've got one player sitting in A without a bomb with players all around him. So that would have been a good way to deal with him. But hey, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles there. The final score 16-9, and I think Plus heading down to the losers bracket there. But look at that Mind Freak. Sorry. God help me. It was Deathnet crew taking the win tonight. Very, very good work on Backlot there. They definitely showed us who's boss. After their win against Mind Freak, they have continued to go from strength to strength, and it will be interesting to see what they have to show for us in the near future. Well, guys, look, that's all for tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring these games to you on behalf of Mind Freak Esports and, of course, Steel Series and Scuff Gaming. We have had graciously streaming these matches for you. Hope they were good on our YouTube now. Shouts to YouTube for allowing us to get our streams out on there. They've been pretty good as far as I've seen. But thank you. Yes, I won't hold you up any longer. So get back to your gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Get back into those fragging. And in the meantime, keep your eyes out for some more news and updates coming out from Mind Freak TV. I've been over. Shieldy on the stream. Thanks for joining us.